very much. And we're talking about certainly the hot temperatures that we're experiencing this week. And this is just the beginning. We're not even into summer. And we do have a safety alert this morning about protecting your kids, specifically in cars. You know, already in just the last few weeks, we have lost 6 children from heat stroke because they were found in a car. I want to show you these just heartbreaking stories. Just 2 days ago, a 2-year-old died in Mississippi. Police say her mom thought she had taken the child to daycare, and that child had been in the back of her car all day. Then 2 weeks ago, a 7-month-old died in Alabama after being left for 3 hours in a car. And also about 2 weeks ago in Virginia, police say a 2-year-old died after she was accidentally forgotten inside a car. That same day in Kentucky, a 2-year-old was found unresponsive in an SUV in the carpool lane of an elementary school. In March, in Texas, a 7-month-old died. She was forgotten in a car. And in January, a 13-month-old in Georgia died. Police say his grandmother left him in the car because she didn't want to wake him up. The car was running. The heater was on. It is not even summer, as I mentioned, yet. We're talking about 90 degrees, as Rebecca mentioned, as the high today. You know, you should just know that in just 10 minutes, a car can heat up 19 degrees, and children heat up, their body temperature heats up much faster than adults. Joining me now this morning is Cynthia Dennis with Safe Kids of Northeast Florida and Wilson Children's Hospital. Cynthia, thank you for being here. And, you know, I know that it was long reading all of that information to our viewers about these children, but it's important to realize this is not an isolated case. You reach out to me all the time. This is happening. Parents are forgetting. No one understands how that can happen, but it does.
It sure does, and people think it can't happen to me, or how could somebody forget their child? But 53% of the time when a heat stroke occurs, they've been forgotten.
So let's show parents what they can do. Okay, so typically what happens is that the child is in the back seat. They're quiet. Maybe they've fallen asleep on the way to school, as an example. What kinds of things, I brought my purse here, what kinds of things can you leave as a reminder?
Okay, well, what we encourage people to do is to create reminders, leave something in the back seat secured that you're definitely going to need at the next stop. So like your purse, or like your lunch, or dad's briefcase, preferably buckle it in an unused seat belt.
I brought my shoe because you told me this before.
That's right.
It seems silly, but you know you won't forget it when you get out of the car.
That's right. So if you're right-footed, you can put your left shoe in there, and you're not going to forget that. Or your purse, the diaper bag's another thing. And then you can have multiple reminders. You can make a deal, have dad call mom, have mom call dad, have the daycare center call if the child doesn't show up. A lot of times these are associated with daycare drop-offs. So there needs to be some kind of a system worked out there where people are reminding each other.
And do you also find, and I know that because we have worked on this story together for many years, that it's a situation where there's a change in routine that day, someone who typically isn't used to taking the child to daycare does?
Right, that's the greatest risk. We just go on autopilot. And if we're not used to being the one that drops off the child, we can just be thinking about something else. And a lot of times they're maybe rear-facing, and they're falling asleep, and they're quiet, so there's nothing there to jog your memory.
And so when you're looking then obviously in the rear view mirror behind you and the car's behind you, don't necessarily then see your child.
Right, and if they're sleeping, not back there making noise, there's nothing to just kind of keep you on the alert.
Every single time that we do this kind of interview, we usually get some kind of email or a call from someone saying, well, that would never happen to me. That's so silly. Who could ever forget their child in the back of the car? This is not, 9 times out of 10, this is not a parent who is purposely doing something or meaning to. This is not a bad parent. I remember in Lake City, we saw the 2 attorneys. They are bright, they are educated, and this happened to them.
Right. This has often happened to very busy, educated, working people. And I think it just speaks to the pace that we all live at.
And they love their children, and they're heartbroken that this has happened. If you could explain a little bit about how hot a car gets. I know we all get busy as parents. You think, well, I'll just leave it in a minute. I'm just running into the convenience store to pay for gas or maybe buy something.
Mm-hmm. Well, as you said, the car heats up really fast, and doesn't have so much to do with the outside temperature, although that's a factor. It has more to do with the sun heating up the interior of the car. So 19 degrees in 10 minutes. Beyond that, it can just reach lethal temperatures for a child in 20 minutes.
And I don't want to go into too much detail here, but this is a terrible way for a child to die.
It certainly is. It's just something you don't even want to think about.
Rolling down the windows and leaving them in the car, is that acceptable?
It doesn't do any good. The heat's already there. So, and as you said, they dehydrate more quickly, so they're greater at risk than we are. They feel hotter than we do. So it's really important Never leave your child alone on purpose. Secure the car. We know there are thousands of near misses where thankfully the child is found in time because they let themselves into the car to play or whatever. Create the reminders we talked about, and then take action. If you see somebody else's child alone in a car, it's against the law to leave a child 6 and under alone in a car. It's dangerous, and the police officers are citing people, so we want to call the experts and let them get that child out.
You have an event that's coming up tomorrow. It's at the zoo, and it focuses on this. It's obviously we want the public to attend, and it's not just this, but also water safety as well.
It's water safety, it's car safety, it's pedestrian safety, injuries that occur at home. It's a big fun event for families out at the play park at the zoo. We'd love for everybody to join us from 9:30 to 1 tomorrow.
And I want to give everyone that information as well. Cynthia, thank you for being here.
Thanks.
Do appreciate it. I'm happy to always, whatever you call me, I usually always say yes. Anything we can do to get the word out. And if I can help do that and the station can help do that, we are doing that tomorrow. So come out and say hi to me. I'll have my family with me as well. It's important information. I want to give you that information again. From 9:30 in the morning until the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a great event. They have lots of fun activities. Is it at the water park again? This year, out at the Jacksonville Zoo. You just have to pay to get into the zoo, and it's just an added bonus of enjoyment. So come say hi if you don't mind. And also, just keep in mind that you can always go to wolfsonchildrens.org/safekids for a reminder, things that you could share with your caregivers, maybe your babysitters, important information they need to know. Bruce?